Yo guys, what's up? This is RJ Game News USA here, and this is not going to be a fun video that I have to make today at all. Ubisoft is in some major trouble, and we're going to go over it. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we're going to jump right into it. So we will read an IGN article about this shortly, but let me go ahead and sum up my understanding of what's going on. And that is essentially 6 games are getting canceled, 7 games are getting delayed, studios are closing, and people are getting laid off. That's freaking great, right? No, it's really not. So we're going to read this article, then we're going to discuss. So let's look at it. This is from IGN. Ubisoft has announced a sweeping company restructure that will result in the cancellation of 6 games, including Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake, and a delay to a further 7 titles. 2 Ubisoft studios will be closed completely as a result of the changes, while others are subject to further layoffs. Of the half a dozen games that have been fully scrapped, Ubisoft is only publicly naming one today. Its long-awaited Sands of Time remake that was rebooted once already. 3 of the canceled games were new IPs, while 1 was a mobile game. Ubisoft's core focus going forward, the company has said, will be on open-world games and live service. Fuck! More on that in a second. No specific detail has been given of the 7 titles that Ubisoft had delayed either, though this number does include the unannounced game once set for launch before March 31st that is widely expected to be the company's Assassin's Creed Black Flag remaster. Fuck! This will now launch in the fiscal year before March 31st, 2027. Oh my god. So, hold on one second. So they're also heavily investing in AI. My guess is that's a way to get around payroll as much as possible. So we're going to have to deal with that too. But them having a focus on open world game and live service, my god, it's so tone deaf. Guys, you really don't have... Look, this is what we want from Ubisoft. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. People genuinely do want that Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake. Hopefully it's a remake, not just a remaster. People genuinely want that. People genuinely want a brand new, awesome 2D Rayman that isn't that big on the budget, okay? And they do want your big franchises, and they would have liked to see you try some new IP. But it just doesn't seem like you're doing it right. Well, apparently, according to Nintendo Life, Ubisoft is restructuring into 5 different categories. CH1 will focus on flagship titles: Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. CH2 will focus on shooters and competitive titles like The Division, Ghost Recon, and Splinter Cell. CH3 will focus on live service games like For Honor, The Crew, Riders Republic, Brawlhalla, and Skull and Bones. Shut that shit down. CH4 will focus on narrative adventures like Anno, Might and Magic, Rayman, Prince of Persia, and Beyond the Good and Evil. And CH5 will focus on family-friendly games such as Just Dance, Idle Miner Tycoon, Ketchup, Hungry Shark, Invincible Guardian of the Globe, Uno, and Hasbro. So, I don't know if this restructure is what has to happen to save Ubisoft, but all I know is this. Along the way, we had 6 games canceled and 7 games delayed. People losing their jobs, them investing in AI, and them saying out loud that they want to focus on open world games and live service. That's an L, an L, an L, an L for everybody that likes Ubisoft games. It just is. Now, this restructure doesn't sound like a bad idea, the CH1 through 5, but will they stick to it? Will it get even worse before it gets better? I don't know. It's really, really freaking bad. They already had 71 jobs affected earlier in the year. And I just feel like Ubisoft's been running in the red so long, they're trying anything they could do to catch a break. And really, their problem was just what the game industry's problem is as a whole. They're focusing on the wrong things. They're overbloating their budgets. And that's the result of the marketplace. So this is the result of the marketplace. You make bad decisions, you win stupid prizes. It's that simple. Ubisoft was always one of my favorite third-party publishers. But man, they have fallen on some shit times. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next one. This is RJ signing out. Have a good one.